It's the lucky Libra in the building, the hood's pastor, Saturn's favorite, and it's that time of the year, family. All right, it's the top of the top. It's the top of the year. Happy New Year to the congregation. Okay, happy real New Year. You know, you got to throw that in there. I know y'all know, but we got, we just got to sprinkle that in there. All right, shout out to all my Rams in the building. Happy birthday, happy solar return, Aries. All right, where y'all at? Can I see some Rams? Can I see some emojis, some fire emojis up in them comments? Huh? Can I get a little bit of that? Okay, I'm y'all opposite sign, so if I'm requesting that, y'all gotta show out. It ain't nowhere near my time of the year. Shout out to all my Aries in the building. Happy solar return. I hope you guys have a fruitful season. All right, family, let's get right into it. 3 things we need to understand about Aries season. I ain't got time to waste because we got to make sure we stay ahead of the spiritual curve. But before I get into it, y'all already know the Chart Your Destiny Masterclass seats are now available, gang, taking place Easter weekend. All right, it's self-identity time. It's I am time. So we're going to make sure everybody's able to identify their gifts, talents, and purpose in the birth chart. Go ahead and grab a seat, family. You know we had a dope masterclass in February, and we finna get that vibe back popping again. You feel me? Do you hear me, family? You hear where I'm coming from? All right. Looking forward to building with y'all, but let's get right into it. 3 things that we need to understand, overstand about Aries season. Right, gang? First things first. Now, we know the house that we have Aries in our natal chart is finna be lit up, all right? And we finna go to church on that. However, the ruler of Aries, which is Mars, is entering Pisces on Saturday, and that's where it's going to be stationed at for Aries season. Why is this significant? You know, I thought y'all would never ask that. I thought y'all was not going to ask me that, but I'm glad you did. It's imperative. I mean, it's paramount for us to understand all these different type of portals that's about to open up during Aries season, because we're just coming off the new moon in Pisces. So we all got all different new type of intentions when it comes to different dreams, aspirations, and basically things that we're trying to birth from a potential space. All right, we know Pisces, that 12th house energy, dealing with potential energy. Well, it's time to give those things life, gang. Now, we know Pisces is one of the more sensitive signs in the zodiac, and Aries, I ain't gonna do too much. I know it's y'all birthday and everything, but y'all some sensitive brothers and sisters too, all right? Don't hit me now, okay? Damn, I just felt one of y'all niggas swing at me just now. You know, y'all some volatile beings at times. But anyways, I rebuke that, okay? It's important to understand how we're finna direct this new vibrational charge, this new sense of vitality, family, towards things dealing with personal development, things dealing with our creative endeavors. Once again, all the things we want to give life to that we were dreaming and, dawning on during Pisces season. Aries is the transformer, family. So much can change, mold, evolve, and transform in just a little time. So I want to make sure everybody's intentional. Mars, Aries, first house, intentional is the theme of the season. All right, now secondly, family, we finna start having an influx of energy start passing the North Node and Chiron. Mercury's currently sitting right in between the two right now. So mentally, we're picking up on things dealing with establishing our individuality. We might feel a little hesitant when it comes into self-expression around the moment, because the North Node could give it that feel, and Chiron's gonna make Mercury remember the times we didn't do that. All right, so we could be a little worrisome. We could be overthinking around things dealing with self-expression and how we should impose our individuality, maybe in the work environment, maybe with a loved one, maybe in your relationships, depending on what house you have Aries in. However, when the sun starts picking up on these energies, now there's going to be a call for action. This summer makes a year since the North Node has been in Aries, and Chiron entered Aries back in 2019. So we all have had our different stumbles and our different spiritual mistakes and errors when it comes into our individuality and making sure we establish that and self-expression in our Aries house in some type of way, family. So let's make sure we stay on our spiritual P's and Q's and identify these different environments, situations, and circumstances where we can impose our individuality in a righteous way, all right? So we don't suppress that, because if you start suppressing those vibes, it's too much passion and turned up energy during first house season, and you're gonna go crazy keeping all that inside you, all right? You're only gonna get stronger. I mean, you're only gonna get wiser. Never would have made it. All right, you like how I hit that, made it, but you get what I'm saying, family? Can I get a ashe? All right, so that's what we got going on with that one. And then lastly, which might be the most important thing for real going on right now. It's hard to say what's the most important thing. There's a whole bunch of ish going on right now. But it's eclipse season, family. So I want y'all to all recall the different type of imbalances and situations we were experiencing last year during eclipse season when it comes into finding the equilibrium between our individuality and our partnerships. So these same cycles are about to start resurfacing because that's what eclipse season is all about, cycles on cycles. But this is going to be a period where we're going to be able to capitalize off of the things that we learned last year in eclipse season when it comes into finding that balance between our partnerships and our personal goals and priorities. So as the full moon lunar eclipse in Libra is currently loading up, we want to make sure we're identifying our true support systems, and not just only how people relate to what we got going on in our personal life, but making sure people put some respect on what's going on with your personal goals. All right, family. All right, gang. Once again, happy solar return to my Aries, my Rams out there. Happy New Year, everybody. Okay, Aries, you guys are the example right now. We wouldn't know nothing about creating, pioneering, and birthing things if it wasn't for y'all. Okay, and nevertheless, once again, Chart Your Destiny Masterclass taking place in a couple of weeks, Easter weekend. We dive in deep on all gifts, talents, and purpose influences in your birth chart. All right, I mean, from your sun to your nodes to degrees to aspects to fixed stars. I mean, we going there. We's going there because my church finna know their power going into the new year. All right, gang. Peace.